Ну, поехали далее. Так, где наш этот слепой, блин, лучник? Ну, не наш вообще. Я вот, блин, в упор не помню. Эх, убил капитана. Погоди, лут-то хоть остался? Да что ж такое-то? Что тут-то после главных боссов не остается? Свинство.
We have to reach an agreement on the assault we're going to launch.
Very well. Our strategy will essentially depend on you. I'll be attaching a group of soldiers to your party for support.
That's out of the question. The more of us there are, the greater the risk that we'll be noticed. I'm taking Edwin. Her knowledge and powers make her the best suited to go with.
I would very much like you to have someone I trust with you. And this Edwin does not seem like that person.
Это не важно.
She'll be delighted to hear that.
I could go with you. You know that I'm stealthy and can make myself useful.
That's a pretty good compromise. With the three of us, we stand a chance. What do you say, Your Highness?
I agree. I'm counting on you, Relmar, to remember the interests of your people. The result of this, you need to sneak into the city, get to the drawbridge, and lower it. I will personally be leading our army, and I'll enter the city as soon as you've opened the gate. I think that the element...
Once the
Да,
gates are open,
молодец.
I'm not sticking around. We'll have to use the diversion to get to Blackfrost's realm.
Are you ready for the assault? There must be neither distract... We won't have a sec...
Да, попозже.
I still need a bit.
Так,
Vulcan, I saw you getting friendly with her. You should be more careful. She is not what she pretends to be.
I know she's not playing straight with us. She's got her...
You don't understand. It's a lot more serious than little secrets. I found some very worrying information in one of the last books I read. 200 or 300 years ago, there were other groups of sages and magicians, like the Red Scribes. One of these orders was...
So you think that they were the ancestors of the Ice Lords or something?
I'm getting to that. The White Lords lived in the north of Vertil, out in the ice. We know little about them for a long time, but in reality, they somehow transformed themselves. And in one of the books that I consulted, it was the portrait of that witch.
It is suspicious. Well,
Since you seem so close to her, try to find out more
трехлетняя
about
ведьма, она
her past.
говоришь.
I will have to be careful so she doesn't get wise.
Keep me informed.
Ладно, она, короче, сказала, что 300-летняя ведьма эта девушка. Так,
Vulcan, come here. I need to talk to you about something. While you were in the city, the Deadwalkers apparently began stirring. Several scouts have disappeared. They can't just have been ambushed by chance. Someone must... I'm afraid we have a traitor among us. Though if that's the case, what's really troubling is that these disappearances pretty much correspond to your arrival, even if it's just as possible that it's one of the Reds.
And why can't it be one of your people? Who knows what goes on in a traitor's head? Maybe he thought that everything was played out and my presence here made him change his mind. After all, until we got here, you weren't doing much. And now things have started to move, and the outcome of the
предателя, да,
combat...
ищем.
You're extremely presumptuous. If what you say is true, this traitor actually waited to see if you were really capable. Fine, for the sake of argument. Will you help us carry out this investigation? Yes?
I'll see what I can do.
What can I do for you?
I'm going to have...
You offer me what? Sword.
Так, это... О, привет.
Hilarious. But with friends... Here's all that I could find. I doubt I'll be able to find any more.
Each stone that you can recover is precious. I can't thank...
Да.
I'll leave you here.
Погоди, я с собой могу взять второго спутника, вот вроде этого чудика.
I've taken it.
Huh.
Well, I'd be...
I'll take care of that as soon as I get a second. I'll leave you here.
Так, лады. Нам нужно понять с разведчиками еще что. И с кем бы мне побазарить по поводу... Идешь? Нудистка. Да, кстати.
Edwin,
What can I do?
thanks.
Может, спросим ее вообще кое о чем?
Edwin,
What can I do?
I would like to... We're going to try to take back the town.
Yes, of course. You'll need to locate a unicorn, a few leprechauns, and perhaps
So you're saying it's...
you catch on
Единорога надо
quickly.
искать или приконов, я
Be
понял.
realistic.
And then what? Wait for the war to be lost?
You could hide yourself and learn how to
No way. I'm not going to leave the others to die.
This incomprehensible effect.
Так,
Aren't you?
Is that your polite way of suggesting I'm indecently dressed?
но вообще-то нет.
I was simply concerned.
Oh, how
Вообще-то я имел в виду, что как в такой одежде можно себе кое-что не отморозить ниже пояса.
I have nothing to say to you, mercenary. You want to follow these gutless elves? That's your choice.
Мило побеседовал, спасибо. Ответ понял. Так, а как мне найти, блин, предателя, шпиона этого? Это, конечно, еще тот вопрос. Но... Не хочешь разговаривать, да? Засранец. Так, может, у торговца что-то узнать?
Great to see you again.
I have some... Where's...
Army? As for the...
What can...
I guess.
Can you tell me...
But we got just one and in a not many.
How did you manage to survive?
I guess that's the advantage of being...
Do you know...
Several,
Do you know Realm?
Do I know it? But how...
Let's talk about...
Так, а с товаров что-нибудь у тебя появилось? Ну, я бы не сказал, что у него вообще что-то появилось, блин. Руда. Вот из мертвецов могу пойти насобирать, не проблема. Так, вот с этим давай поговорим тогда.
Mercenary.
What can you tell?
I hardly know him. I wasn't in his unit. As far... Anyway, I have...
Has anyone gone by here? Any men leaving without passes?
No, apart from you, no one.
Your commander thinks there's someone sneaking out to meet up with the enemy.
That's terrible. Who could do something like that? Anyway, I promise no one's been by here. And maybe the sentinels in the North Tower have seen some.
I'm leaving.
Северная башня. Так, а ну-ка, погоди-ка. Северная башня, северная башня. Где эти часовые-то, ё-моё?
Since you arrived, the enemy seems to be aware of our every move.
Truly. Surprising that they haven't yet arrived here to destroy this camp. Most in any event, I do feel sorry for you. One doesn't seem to...
You don't understand.
But I understand perfectly, my dear boy. I'd merely hoped that you were... Since my arrival here, I've been surrounded by your friends. Something that rather precludes the possibility of me talking to the enemy. I have not once left the camp, and no one deigns to speak to me of strategy, which is a pity, given the evident levels of incompetence of your generals. Thus, it seems obvious that these suspicions...
A turnip field?
Yes, it must be all the superior intelligences that surround us. Trust me, child.
You would know more about the Dead Walkers than us. Who do you think the spy is?
Walking around in a dead body doesn't make one an expert on all other dead things, young man. In fact, I find the suggestion vaguely insulting. But I have learned to trust my experience, something that you, despite your youth, should attempt to do also. I imagine we could quite easily reduce the possibilities. Firstly, the traitor must be able to enter and leave the camp without being stopped. Then, it must be someone who can observe your comings and goings. Lastly, it is someone who knows your plans. Someone who knows your military commander's orders. That alone excludes a large number, particularly the
Thanks for the tips. I'll get... Talk to you later.
Вот черт, это надеюсь.
Your transformation seems to be speeding up.
Listen, it's real nice of you to worry about me. But personally, do you have a moment? I wanted to... What happened? They didn't...
And how... They ran.
What do you know?
It's a very ancient... The elves are master preserved. You can find traces of Karalthas in works that... But the city also includes...
Who is this black...
Don't tell me that you don't know that.
Don't take me for an idiot.
He's one of the... In the past.
What changed?
I don't...
Мне
Yes, sir.
интересно.
Let's change this
Ладно.
later.
Так, ну северная башня это... Где это еды? Северная башня-то здесь вообще находится.
The way is clear. I took out the...
And my men are in position. Good work.
I'll be going now.
Это либо принц, либо может тут...
How can I help you?
We should talk.
Are you ready for the assault? We won't have a second chance.
I still need...
Так, это значит с принцем я базарю, значит мне с тобой надо побазарить, да?
I still haven't found...
It's there. Some...
Nothing new?
They still control the perimeter.
I don't know who it is. I'll be going now.
Предатель, предатель. Что с тем охранником потрындим? А,
I have nothing.
блин. Ну я не знаю, северная башня. Пилы-палы, где она тут? Ну пошли тогда там вот с кучкой народу поговорим. Может что-то полезное будет. С этим вообще обдолбышем не поговоришь.
Hey, Buffalo. I see nobody's met.
Not before I've...
Have you had time?
Yes, but they didn't say much. I don't think they were just as stupid.
Do you think that...
I don't...
I'm going.
Нет, это все не то.
The mercenary salutes you. I have a few... You mentioned...
It is...
Oh,
Is...
right.
No.
So all of them...
He has...
I'll bet.
The night...
That's kind of... If you...
The night...
What do you think,
There's...
sir?
When he saw that all... But in it, the order faced with... He decided it is a...
So what did...
Then
This could be the...
it is true that tomorrow's... But the...
That's what...
Very... It was...
The dead walk.
Yes, they were thought... The night... Yeah, this was...
The elves...
The eye...
That may... Doesn't it...
This whole...
You're not from...
The night... The clan... And as it... Some of their numbers were... The night... But...
Да
Let's
господи,
change the...
помилуй. Так,
I'll leave you.
Ладно.
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
Have you seen anyone leave the camp?
Apart from you, nobody.
Are you sure? It's important.
Certain. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to guard duty.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for all the help.
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
Have you seen anyone?
Apart from you.
Are you sure?
Certain. Now.
Wonderful.
Не понял, никто не выходил с лагеря.
Mercenary.
I'll be going now.
Так, дай-ка подумать. Но если никто не выходил...
Mercenary.
Has anyone gone by here?
No, apart from you.
Your commander
That's terrible. Who? And maybe the scent.
I'm leaving.
Так, погоди-ка, вот тот довольно странный второй был разведчик.
Greetings, mercenary.
Can I have a look? Do you have a moment? I wanted to... Let's change later. I don't know who it is yet. If I learn anything, let's check. I have some... How did you...
I over the...
Do you...
Apparent.
Black.
That said,
Do you know if there's a...
there are this. It is my duty.
What can you...
He has done.
I see. Nothing.
They still...
I'll be going.
И с кем мне надо потрещать, чтобы понять, кто предатель?
Sybil,
Yes?
I'd like to...
What do you want to...
What are you... Perfect.
For sure. Of course.
Where did the...
But the big... It took them. But you're...
Right.
You know that...
Do they have... But it...
I do. But that's not... Their belt...
Sure, but...
Perhaps...
Let's change... What can...
If you will.
I've been... Shall we go?
It would be my pleasure.
Sybil,
Yes?
Так, ну а где мне еще предателей искать?
What can I do?
Никто не выходил с лагеря.
You offer...
Ну ладно, начинаем штурм, а что я еще могу сделать? Я не очень-то понимаю вообще, с кем здесь я могу побазарить, когда тут всего два выхода.
we should talk about them.
Are you ready for this? There must be neither distraction nor setback. We won't have a second chance. If you have business to deal with...
I'm ready.
Только вторая глава пошла. Так, вдвоем идете со мной? Идете, молодцы. Ну вот только молодой парень.
Relmar,
Yes?
I haven't... Elves are pretty rare.
We have perished our civil. We don't really live. This is the
Don't... I've...
That joke. No, we aren't.
So it's the prince who gives the...
The word orders may not be the best one. Our king, but to...
Let's change... I have... I'm guessing...
For years now, if I would have put...
All this proof...
I would like to have seen you there.
What did you
Obviously.
I can't wait to see it. You see...
And if you but I can assure... Let's just... He thought... But I thought, when my people...
A bunch of...
This knowledge...
Let's change this. Let's move on.
Ну ладно, поперлись. Я не знаю, как тут его искать, но этот мог быть предателем. Если никто ничего не видел, то как я буду искать? Пальцем мне бы тыкать? Это не очень-то, блин, и логично, мягко сказать. Слушай, а давай-ка я загружусь все-таки шпионом и попробуем сейчас выследить. А тут вон можно зайти же, часовые есть. Так, давай-ка сходим, народ, часовым все-таки и пообщаемся с ними. Надо выяснить, кто шпион. Потому что если шпион не выяснить, то так можно по жопе получить, что сидеть месяц потом не сможешь. Ну, это так образно, правда, но все-таки. Пошли-ка с часовыми потрындим. Но уж спину получать не горю желанием.
I have some questions I'd like to ask you.
I'm listening.
You see any unusual creatures in the Deadwalker ranks?
I thought I saw a creature I never saw before. A kind of flying creature, really thin.
That must be a tormentor, like the one in the cave. That's not good news. It could spot us at any time. Where was it?
Every time I saw it, it was somewhere high up. Pretty far from the camp, fortunately. It looked like it was crossing...
I'm listening.
Have you noticed any unusual movement? People leaving the camp?
Apart from you, I also saw the human who goes around with you. The one with the strange way of speaking. And I think I saw one of the mercenaries from your company, too. A really big fellow with a beard.
Buffalo?
Maybe. He didn't give me his name. He didn't go very far. It seemed like he was looking for something.
Right. Well, I'll just have to go and ask him, I guess.
I'm listening.
Thank you for the info.
Что на второй башне спросим, правда тут башня такое название одно. У второго спросим. Может быть, он тоже подсказочку даст. А, господи, почему я расслабляюсь? В этой игре нельзя, блин, расслабляться. Вообще-то мне интересно, как мне добраться до этой вот фигни. Просто забраться не получится. Ладно, за Бори немного помочь им. Выбора особенного нету. Так, внизу разворошил, чудненько. Да я понял, только где. О, блядь. Здорово, дядь. Не, порченую кровь я тоже подбираю, так что порядок. Хилки смогу себе сделать. Вопрос в другом. Как мне пробраться все-таки на эту башенку? Точно удостовериться, что все так, как я думаю.
The Deadwalkers have sent out several patrols on this road.
А, понятно. Ну, бежим обратно. Эта летающая хрень может разум захватывать. Вероятно, она разум-то и захватила. Нашего человека. Обидно будет.
Buffalo, I have to talk to you.
What do you want?
You were seen leaving the camp. What were you doing?
What business is that of yours? Are you spying on me?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm supposed to be searching for a spy, and I need some clues.
I was just out on a little recon. I don't see how that can help you.
They told me that you were looking for someone.
Yes, the soldier who was on watch just over there. He left his post, was trying to follow him, but he lost me. He knows the terrain better than I do. I followed his tracks for a while, but considering the number of deadwalkers in the area, I decided to come back. I didn't want to give away our position.
Where did the tracks lead to?
Over toward the river, but don't bother. The guard already came back. He's just over there. You could go and ask him yourself.
I guess that's what I'll do. Thanks for the tip.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
I was told you left your post.
That's... no, never. Who told you such a thing?
You think I tell you? Come on, tell me everything or you'll really be in the shit.
All right. I left, but only once. I was following your comrade, Buffalo. He went to the main gates of the city. I figured that was pretty suspicious. But I didn't dare go very far. I couldn't leave my post unguarded, you understand? And then the Deadwalkers didn't seem about to attack him. In the end, he went back without a scratch and without saying a thing.
That's funny. Buffalo says you're the traitor, and that the reason he left was to find you.
He's lying. He's the one. I've heard rumors about him. Some people say he's immortal. How else can you explain that he gets out of things every time?
That's a good point. I'll go back and talk.
Блин.
Buffalo, this is kind of awkward. That guard told me that it was you who...
And when somebody that you hardly know accuses one of your old friends, you just swallow their bullshit without any questions? You disappoint me, kid, really.
Is that how you defend yourself? Fall back on friendship?
You have got to be kidding. Do you really believe what you're saying? I told you exactly what I did, without frills, and I stand by what I said. But I would lay good money on the fact that your new friend over there doesn't feel quite so confident about his innocence. If I'm not mistaken, he's already taken to his heels.
You seem to believe what you're saying, which probably means I just had smoke blown.
Cretin. The only one betraying the company here is you.
I'm sorry, Buffalo. Really. Damn it, I'm too late. The bastard's gone.
Поймать сможем? Ну, ушел предатель, и чё? Пока не выяснишь всю информацию, не протыкаешь. А теперь можно смело идти и нападать. Вообще-то откуда этот гребаный разведчик знает планы? Ха-ха, мне это вот больше всего нравится.
Vulcan, I hope you've got good news.
I'll be going.
Угу. То есть надо было мне его убить сразу. Вот это глупо в игре сделано.
We should...
Are you... There must be neither. We won't have a sec...
I'm ready.
Очень глупо. Почему? Ну, нельзя кидаться обвинениями вообще во всех подряд. А здесь так оно и сделано. Ай, ладно, пофиг. Все задания не сделаешь. Потому что по карте не совсем понятно. Надо было с этой девчонкой идти, да? Ну ладно. Надо читать, скорее всего. Ну, такое себе. И 2 спуска, там 1 всего. Почему? Эх, ладно, народ, на этом, пожалуй, я закончу. Продолжим в следующей серии. Всем удачи, всем пока. Вообще-то странно, что задание скипнулось. Это что, я наугад должен был убить либо одного, либо второго? По-моему, это немножко глупо.